Hi, good evening. My name is Don Oshman, Editor-in-Chief and Publisher of HideNet Market Reports. Tonight is Sunday, October 27th, 2013, and here's the report for this week. Craig Rolchner, editor in Europe, wrote this week how the currency market has affected European prices to some degree. The dollar's weakened and it's down to $1.38 against the euro. And towards that end, we now have in all of our reports a dynamic currency chart where you can go to any currency you want in the world and switch it to any other currency and compare and have these have the latest currency. It's updated every 2 hours. Another feature of HideNet. Week 43, Craig writes from Europe that it's quiet on the home front. Steady prices, not much activity. Big deal out of Europe is the Chrome 4 restriction proposal, and also the Chinese are buying more Spanish footwear. There's a story about that in a European edition. In addition, Craig writes his forecast that says more resistance but no change. Editorial comment: Craig visited IKEA. He's visited IKEA in a number of countries and has now come up with some very interesting findings about what is sold as leather that isn't leather. Very interesting. And of course, the usual prices. United States this week, prices were up. The United States remains the strongest market. Heavy Texas steer, benchmark heavy Texas steer, sold between $106 and $108 CNF. We're getting very, very close to the top, historic top of the market, which happened last February and early March. Combined outstanding was incrementally higher. The combined raw and wet blue shipments were up 29% from the previous week. And by the way, all the export figures were from the week ending October 3rd because the USDA has not caught up yet after the government shutdown. So all this information is about 2 weeks old, but it's still an indicator and a guideline. And even as prices were going up 2 weeks ago, as the export figures were going up, it was precluded the subsequent price rise we've seen over the past couple of weeks in the United States. Combined raw and wet blue shipments surpassed slaughter as of October 3rd. Split prices were at the year's high. In the U.S. report, we talk about JBS facing a possible strike at their Greeley, Colorado plant. Also, a very good report on the Leather Industries of America meeting in Washington this week, where yours truly was invited to speak. Also, we found out some authoritative sources talking about the American herd might be beginning to be rebuilt. There's a report about the MyCam show in Shanghai, because now the Italian organizers are appearing in Shanghai with pretty good results. And there's information on some companies like Skechers and Coach about their financial results. Latin America, steady, give or take between $1.60 and $1.70. Splits are very, very strong, but it's quiet down south. And because of the tremendous amount of resistance to higher prices, or to the producers, to the producing tanners asking prices and what buying tanners are willing to pay. Splits are very, very strong. We have some split prices quotes in all of our reports, in our North American and Latin American reports this week, because it's helping the tanners take on these extremely high prices. In our This Week in Leather report, we talk about Cotans progressing on hide controls. They're trying to stop the export of hides out of Europe. That's ongoing. Clarion, the chemical company, is a sale in progress. It hasn't been done yet, but it's in the works. The TPP, that's a Trans-Pacific Agreement for duties. It's having a negative effect on the Vietnamese footwear industry. A very good detailed report of the High Point furniture market, which takes place twice a year in North Carolina. A very good report on that from our exclusive representative, who's an expert in leather furniture, Lee Corson. Also, China, an article on This Week in Leather about China's luxury leather consumption rolls on. Also about Coach and Daphne, the Chinese company, report lower numbers, and about raw materials. So all that's available to you with the subscription, or if you don't want to subscribe yet until you've taken a trial, in HideNet.com to see how HideNet can make you money. A subscription to HideNet does not cost, it pays. That's why readers, in over 50 countries subscribe every week to HideNet reports. They count on it to assist them in their buying and selling decisions, and you should too. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you again next week.